The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Wow, they really did change the dialogue. They keep changing it every time you do a different ending or a different thing. Different thingamajigger.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm trying to think of what I want to do here, actually. Let's try playing this game straight. Let's see what happens. Getting the normal ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Get Chris out of the
hoping he might
boardroom
find an
closet.
answer there.
Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I wonder what the quote-unquote normal ending is going to even be like. Like, really, how insane could it possibly be?
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
I didn't even get to do the thing. Is it because I rushed and entered the keypad before he finished talking? He was just like, oh, forget it. Oh, forget it. Oh, we didn't even get the little dialogue there.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Narrator sounds a lot more aggressive than usual.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Of course I did. Of course I do.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where freedom meant nothing.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
No, we won't allow it.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
To the world!
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Because I'm a hero. We're gonna play this straight.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
I can't see anything.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth
Wow,
knowing.
so beautiful, actually.
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Huh. Oh, achievement unlocked to beat the game. And of course, we're right back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm really wondering, like, how we can change... Because I know there's other endings. There has to be other endings.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour up, but eager to get back to business,
Just
Stanley
cut him
took
off.
the first open door on his left.
Ah, this is where I went before.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ah. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Fuck you!
I'm not your enemy. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Okay, we are in... What the hell?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Huh. That was different. Now, I accidentally messed up earlier. I meant to go for the door on the right, but...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to...
But I wanted to go back to that room where I jumped off.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
Ooh.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I tried something Portal-like
I don't
there.
know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
How do I do that? Danger everywhere.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'll give you one chance.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you. What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh,
whoa.
Beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Wow, this is pretty. And then I get blown up. Oh, wow, look at this. I don't know what choice I ended up making here, but it's the most colorful thing I've ever seen. I kind of do want to stay here, actually. But alas.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
How long do you want me to be here, narrator? I could jump off right now. Oh no, there's stupidity walls. I can't get off if I wanted to. No, sorry.
Oh no, stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you, good sir.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. No! Oh, thank God. No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can.
Oh my God, this narrator is just freaking out.
We just have to stop moving.
He just never wants this to end. He just wants to be in a perpetual room of color. Which I can't blame him. Colors are beautiful. Well, now it's completely dark. I have no reason to want to stay there.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this. Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I'm sorry, man, but you took away the colors. That was the only reason I wanted to stay there.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Aww.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
And then go back. I'm such a douchebag.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh, God. The poor narrator. I don't want to.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get
Oh, it's making me
I
sad.
guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Can I'll go back to the other room one more time and then I will kill myself, okay?
Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
See, this game is tugging on my heartstrings. It's making me not want to go back into that other room. But I don't feel like there's any more choices to make here. The feels are too great. They're just too great, damn it. Maybe beginning the game again. Maybe beginning the game again. Instead of hurting the narrator any more than I have, is the right